Global warming due to climate change presents a challenge to agricultural industry. The productivity of banana depends on climatic conditions, mainly temperature and water, as drivers of crop growth. Banana is a major staple food crop, providing food and income to more than 25 million rural and urban Ugandans throughout the year. However, banana farming entirely depends on rainfall to provide the needed soil moisture for banana production.
So we decided in this area where we have this plantation right now that we would bring these hybrids to the hot spot of drought. And we selected 2 districts in the cattle corridor, one being Sembabule and another one being Ngoma in Ntungamo, where we are right now. So what we have here is 4 varieties, 4 of our best varieties that have been released, and we are testing them in the hotspot of drought.
As a result, extreme weather conditions such as drought negatively affects production and consequently livelihoods of those who depend on bananas.
In Ngoma sub-county, we have over 2,000 banana farmers. Ngoma is well known as a drought area. For example, from every year, almost on average, every year from May up to October, we experience a lot of sunshine, and it really affects all the banana plantations.
Majority of cultivated East African highland banana varieties are susceptible to moisture stress as a result of drought, leading to up to 65% yields loss. The project, therefore, aimed at identifying a climate-smart banana with optimal market potential. This would be achieved through the diversity search in the released hybrids and already existing banana varieties preferred by stakeholders of the banana value chain.
We are addressing different problems for banana, which are mainly diseases and pests, but also looking at innovations for value addition so that the farmer can get a lot more from the banana than just the fruit. Some of the major diseases we have been working on in creating these hybrids is diseases like black sigatoka that attack the leaves, diseases like the weevil which attacks the culm, diseases like nematodes which attack the roots. Now, in developing these hybrids, they are an improvement of our local varieties, the local Matooke varieties, which means they are hybrids of cooking bananas. We have distributed them in different parts of the country. One, we released these varieties. The first varieties were released in 2009, 2010. So in the last 13 years, we have released 7 varieties. And these are already distributed across the country, from the east to the west, southwest, and even northern Uganda. Now, everywhere we have grown these varieties, the farmers have confirmed to us that they actually do not get decimated by disease and pest, but also they are tolerant or resistant to drought when the droughts are long. As we know, we have been having very long droughts, and these are affecting many crops, not only bananas.
I've grown banana for over like 6 years, but within a period of like 1 and 8 months, I got support from the people of Kawanda who gave me these banana plantations, and I'm happy because they are growing on very well. The bunches are very big, and for a start, some people had not liked the bananas, but now I can see so many people coming to take the banana suckers. The banana suckers to plant their more plantations. So it shows me how good the bananas are.
So far, it's a period of 1 year and 4 months we've been, when we received these plants. And people keep on, other farmers, because of what they are seeing, other farmers keep on going to the farmers we gave, and they keep on collecting some plants to plant. So far we have over 100 farmers who have already established gardens, and we encourage more, and even more are interested to get more plants from the farmers which received.
A survey conducted in drought-prone districts of Sembabule, Isinjiro, and Intungamo along the cattle corridor identified improved hybrids as resilient to drought, while Matooke variety Mpologoma was worst hit by drought.
Okay, so what we have here is a variety called Mpologoma, and it is one of the varieties that is heavily affected by drought. And this particular one is a typical example of what happens to the plant when it is affected by drought, like it is dry now. So the way the fruit comes out, you see it is packed in the tip of the fruit. Ordinarily when it comes out, it will come out fully. But the leaves pack themselves at the tip of the plant, and the fruit does not come out properly. In many occasions, sometimes the fruit comes out from the middle of the stem when the plants are heavily affected. Yeah. So the difference you see with these other hybrids that are tolerant or resistant, you see they have come out normally and you don't have that problem.
Recently, National Agricultural Research Organization Naro released Matooke hybrids Kawanda 6H M9, Naroban 3 M25, Naroban 4 M27, and Naroban 5 M30, whose yield is above 50 kilograms with preferred sensory attributes, resistant to pests and diseases.
I've not sold any, but people who come on my farm, they like the bananas because of the size. So I'm hoping in the future, the market, if it is there, if you support us, if the people of Kawanda can support us and the government, and they put for us a market, people will be able to buy because they like the size.
What we are expecting to see is a distinction between our local varieties during the dry season and the hybrids as you see them. The advantage that they have is that because they don't suffer from disease, they have a lot of leaf cover. The root cover is, they also have root mass, and as a result they are able to retain nutrients and absorb a lot more water, and they last during the dry season. We have in this area, we have 20 farmers, and these are our sites where we are doing this evaluation. And at the end, the plantations we have are already more than a year. The contact farmers have already harvested them. They have already eaten them. And as we can see, we are at the peak of the dry season. And these varieties are resistant. They are already showing tolerance and resistance to the drought.
Evaluating, selecting and promoting such elite varieties for drought tolerance is an incentive towards a sustained income and food security in drought-prone areas in Uganda.
And each farmer received 100 seedlings. They brought them when they were, small. This is a tissue culture. Actually, some farmers from the beginning thought, these ones are going to die. But luckily enough, they are doing well. The criteria we followed to select these farmers, me as an agriculture officer, I looked at the area. And I together with the Naro team, we selected farmers from all the parishes. We have 6 parishes. Though most of the farmers are in one parish, which is near the sub-county, because the original criteria was we get farmers near each other, but in our own wisdom we found it okay to distribute it in other parishes. And really this one came up as on a positive note, because now it becomes easier for me to go to a certain parish and get farmers in a particular field to train them, to show them. It becomes easier for me. So at the end of the day, it worked. These hybrids we received in Ngoma sub-county, they are doing very, very, very well. and really people are appreciating it. Yes, we have our local varieties around, but when you look at the local varieties with these hybrids Naro gave us, really the hybrids are doing well.
The sunshine, whether it is too much, they grow on well, while the other local ones, when it is a lot of sunshine, it dries up. So that is the difference I've noticed.
Such improved varieties or hybrids have been tested for drought resilience under field condition and are intensifying sustainable banana production in the region, maximizing land and labor use amidst biotic and abiotic pressure, hence the climate-smart banana cultivars.
Yeah, in case someone needs seed for these varieties, one, in the communities where we have these varieties, farmers distribute seed to their fellow farmers. That is one. But farmers should approach their district officials. Every sub-county has an extension officer. When they approach their district officials, they will inform us and we point them to where to get this seed from. We also work with the private tissue culture laboratories who are distributing these varieties, so they can go beyond the sites where we are doing these evaluations.
In Intungamo, for banana hybrids M27, M30, M9, M25 and one local check Mpologoma have been evaluated in 20 farmer-managed fields. Farmers in Intungamo district say the new banana hybrids are good for the market, are large in size, and they taste good on eating.
Yeah, I've tasted in all types, and I found the Matooke are very okay. Actually, when somebody has not told you, you cannot even notice the difference. They are as sweet as the local ones.
The National Agriculture Research Organization, Naro, is significant in contributing to productivity acceleration and commercialization of bananas in the country. Through the National Banana Research Program, it has and is continuing to put in place evaluation fields with host farmers in districts all over the country to promote technologies that enhance the contribution of banana value chains for food security and agro-industrialization. In Intungamo district, the goal to deliver drought-tolerant varieties to the farming communities is progressing well, and some host farmers have already harvested and tested the bananas. Naro therefore calls upon the public and farmers to embrace these improved banana varieties and intensify their banana production and productivity. With these hybrids, a farmer is assured of high yields, resistance to pests and diseases, and optimal market potential.